Hey, Code Queens. This is your girl, CodeHER Girl, and welcome to the CodeHER Girl Podcast. This is the place where we spill the tea on everything tech. We'll talk about fears, needs, milestones, the whole shebang. But let's be honest, learning code is no walk in the park. It's like stepping into your own personal metaverse. But wait, there's more. This tech world we live in, it has major issues that need addressing, and guess who's best equipped to solve them? Us, the code whisperers, the language architects of the future. Speaking of the future, have you seen that mind-blowing Instagram video by Perfect Union? Click the link in our caption of this year's podcast episode 1 and really dive into it. It gets you thinking about how consumers can keep up with the ever-evolving economic landscape, changing lifestyles, and the rise of AI. As a host of color in STEM, I feel a responsibility to fight for the injustices plaguing the tech industry. We need more diversity at the code tables, and guess what? We are the change we seek. So, are you ready to code the future with me? Let's dive into the first episode of our journey together as a community. Today, we're talking about conquering those coding fears and embracing the journey. Some of you, like me, are lucky to be in a top-notch program. Others of you may be self-starters or learning with a group of fellow students. No matter where you're starting, CodeHER Girl has some tips to keep in mind during your study time. Tip number 1. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's no shame in reaching out to a mentor, tutor, or online community for assistance. Remember, a rising tide lifts all boats. Tip number 2, take breaks. It's important to step away from the computer and give your brain a rest. Go for a walk, grab a snack, do some jumping jacks, anything to refresh your mind. Tip number 3, celebrate small victories. Every line of code you write is a step in the right direction. Be proud of yourself, even for the little things. Tip number 4, join the CodeHER Girl community. Surrounding yourself with other aspiring coders can provide support and motivation. Don't hesitate to look for communities outside your classroom if you're in a school setting. Tip number 5, have a partner to learn with. It can make the journey more enjoyable. And remember, location isn't a barrier. Video conferencing can be your best friend here. Remember, Code Queens, learning to code is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, patience, and perseverance. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun. That's all for this episode, Code Queens. Stay tuned for more code talk, tech gossip, and community building. And don't forget to join the conversation online. Use the hashtag CodeHERGirl on social media to share your experiences, ask questions, and connect with other amazing tech queens. See you next time.